Magic mirror on the wall.
Who is the fairest of them all? If you pay attention, magic doesn't only happen in fairy tales. It happens all around us. So today, let me show you even a very simple thing like this rubber band can do the magic. So since you're sitting up in the front, would you mind to hook the rubber band with your finger like that? Just one finger, like hold it, and you, please do the same. So, if I put my rubber band right here, this way, you know that I cannot move out this way, right? I cannot move out this way too. But if, or pull it out, if you hold it tight, it will not pull out this way too. But if I really do some magic, it just suddenly come out without breaking the rubber band. So, when in Snow White, when the queen has a question, she asks the mirror. Today, when we have a question, we ask AI because we think AI is our magic. And AI can give answer to us magically. We even think and hope AI can cure cancer. But the reality is, AI cannot cure cancer. Unless it learns 4 things from Snow White, because we do not just want an answer. We want an truest answer of them all. So, with that being said, let's start the very first thing, honesty. So, when the queen asked the mirror a question, the mirror gives an answer honestly. But when we have an answer and ask the LLM, large language model, and if it doesn't know the answer, it will just hallucinate. It imagines an answer. It may be okay for a casual talk, but what if healthcare? So the AI is powerful, no doubt. But the problem is the model get expired or get outdated the moment that it's finished the training. Because new data comes out every time. See, it's impossible to keep training the LLM, the model, because of the resources and the time that needs it. However, there is a solution. We can use RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. By using RAG, we can get the latest information from the data, and then when this information is here, the data points will also be, when we call RAG, the data will also be pulled out based on the mathematically proximity. We pull the data out as the freshest memory. When this combining with the query, getting into the LLM, now the AI can give us the latest truth. With this, we actually combining the freshest memory with the most relevant data, with the reasoning power provided by LLM, and combine this all, we have what we want. And one use case that we developed in the past year is we built a discharge note generator to help the doctor to write the discharge note for cancer patients who has just finished the surgery. So by ingesting the healthcare data for that patient using the RAG, we can provide the truest discharge note based on that particular patient. Number 2, openness. When Snow White exiles, her safety relies on a group of allies who doesn't only tell the truth, but it's openness, transparency. And in healthcare, we also need this kind of transparency. We want the true answer for sure, but at the same time, we want to know where the answer is coming from. And if we are going to do that, in order to do that, we are going to change a black box to a clear box. Oh, by the way, for this event, I actually prepared a demo for you. It's a GHC LLM with my graph RAG. Let me try and see whether it works, because usually, for demo, it's not really working in the live demo. But let's hope. Hey, who just received the Presidential Gold Medal?
The recipient of the Presidential Gold Medal is Saiful Hook.
That's too easy. Everyone here knows the answer. Let's try something different. So, who will be the next Director General of WHO?
Absolutely. The next Director General of the WHO is going to be Stephen Avery.
Why did you say that?
Well, I got that information from Cupid Chan. He wanted to show how we can have transparency and explainability in AI using something called graph RAG, so we can track where answers come from, and he figured Stephen wouldn't mind being used as an example.
Yep. So, by using graph RAG, the graphical, it's a special kind of RAG, but we also incorporate the knowledge graph. And the knowledge graph will help us not only the data points, but also the association between the data points. So that's why when we ask an answer, when AI gives us the answer, we know exactly where is this answer is coming from. And by using this graph RAG, this technique, we help to create a Medicaid plan, a Medicaid amendment plan. We ingest all the data in and try to build a graph RAG using this. And the result is, when a user asks a question, it will point you back why and the reason for that answer is coming from, with the source quoted with the answer to provide the openness. Number 3, partnership. How dare you to forget the 7 dwarfs? Without them, we don't even have Snow White. In healthcare, we also need our 7 dwarfs. Because truth answer is good, having openness is good, but having partnership, we combine the strengths that we have, and we also complement the weakness that we each other have. So, by saying partnership, we can form it among us. Doctors, AI practitioner, technologists, cancer researcher, or even nurses. But at the same time, partnership can also form between human and AI system, using something called human-in-the-loop AI. By doing this approach, by doing this technique, if we have a correction that is noticed by human, this can be fed back into the system to make the AI smarter and smarter. And by adopting this, like remember the discharge node approach that I shared with you? By adopting this, we are not just having a discharge node. We even having the doctor in the loop with one reason. It's because when the doctor is in the loop, we can allow him and the information to keep getting in and making this smarter and smarter. Human should be in the loop to form this partnership. And number 4, ethics. So the queen was very powerful and authoritative, but she used it in a very bad motive. Not until the final encounter, the final fight, the final ethics awakening by not only Snow White, but also the whole country, then we really have the real power of this magic. And in healthcare, yes, of course, having the truth answer is good. And the model can explain is also awesome. Having a great partnership is also amazing. But unless we have ethics, everything is not really doing anything good. So, if you think about this, ethics should be baked in. And everyone, when we think about ethics, we think about accountability and fairness. And this should not be an afterthought. All this must be baked in the very beginning, so that the AI mirror can really tell you the fairest truth of them all. And when ethics leads to innovation, then we can really have the good, happy ending. Because it's no longer with just having the AI to cure cancer, but AI do it fairly for all population and leaving no one behind. Now, the song We Are the World was written by Michael Jackson in 1985 with a purpose of calling up the awakeness of human compassion. By simply having us to be aware of everyone in the world should come together and form one single big human family to help the poor. And in that time, most of this are done by donating money for the poor. But today, the new currency is technology, especially AI. So, by looking at your face right now, I can tell that you guys have the one and the most important question in your mind. Oh, good for you, Cupid, repeating this story that I've heard about 173 times in my life, and all this openness, honesty, and ethics and partnership, blah, blah, blah. But so what? Magic does not start today. It started 10 years ago. One person has a simple vision. And 10 years later, this simple vision has evolved to impact hundreds, if not thousands, of people around the world. Well, he did not have AI. And look at the effect is so compelling. What if we can add AI in the mix? Last year, I shared an idea of Federator in the very same event, with the purpose of building up a decentralized AI platform so that patients can own back their data and provide the insight, that we can provide the insight to the patient whenever is the right timing, proactively. We did not build up everything yet because it requires a lot of financial resources, and we bootstrapped it by ourselves. But we made progress. All the use cases that I share with you in the past few minutes, they are the building blocks to help us building up and laying out the foundation towards the ultimate goal of this vision. And they are also complement what this summit is talking about. So I assume everyone here should know what this summit is, right? The Global Health Catalyst Hope Summit. But do you know what is hope? It's the holistic oncology platform for everyone. In case you don't know, Here it is. But hold on. Isn't it the same honesty, openness, partnership, and ethics that we have just talked about? Look at the data center that built around us by the hyperscaler. We are infrastructural ready. And look at the simple magic that I have just done. You remember the rubber band that I've shared with you? You know, everyone and every person supposed to be the whole person like this rubber band, okay? It's a full things about our lives. But when cancer comes, it bites. Sorry. And we are broken. But if we are willing to come hand in hand with the right tool, magic can happen. Because it's no longer a solo fight. It's a battle that we all can collaborate, fight, and win together. So now, look at the data center around us. We are infrastructural ready. Look at the amount of the data that we produced every day. We are informational ready. And look at the technology, especially the power of the AI combining with hope. We are technology ready. So now, look inside your heart. Are you personally ready? I know my answer is yes. So, this question is actually for you. Are you ready? Wow. I think we have a lot of people here and only 5 people saying yes. Let me try that one more time. Are you ready? Yes. I think you can do it better. Are you ready? Yes. One last time, top of your lung. Are you ready? Yes. Thank you.